All right, guys, thanks for joining us here today on the VSO Gun Channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at the dumbest product I think I've ever seen in my entire life. And that is this, the Allen Shoe Top Barrel Rest. This is a real product. Like, this is actually something that was on a store shelf. And this was originally brought to my attention, I believe, in the NSR group. If you're not part of the NSR group, you're wrong. There's a lot of really awesome information there. But somebody posted a picture of like this next to is this real life, that little video thing. And I was like, somebody please get this and send it to me. I will pay you. So there it is. Like, you're seeing it right. And then if we, you can hear him over there. But that is the back of the package. Like, are you serious? But to help me do a thorough test on this product, we have got the Wombat is here. So we are very happy to have the Wombat here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this thing apart so that you can get your hands on this thing. So here you go.
Dude, I don't know. I think I'm gonna get dumber just by even touching this.
Look at this. Yeah.
Like, I mean, when he showed this to me, I originally was like, what does this do? Does this like go on the front of your toes so that like if you were laying on your back, you could rest your barrel on it? That seems dumb, and maybe it's not completely ridiculous, but this is literally a walking safety violation. Like, it's just completely ridiculous. There's 4 rules, and it's gonna violate 3 of them for sure. It's gonna violate treat your gun as if it's loaded. If your gun's loaded, you're not going to point it at stuff.
So that's rule 1.
Yeah, you're covered there. Number 2, keep your finger off the trigger. I mean, that's kind of up to you in any situation. Yeah, so it doesn't really have control over your booger hook.
Yeah, so that product does not violate number 2.
3 out of 4 is pretty bad. But yeah, then you go into 3rd, don't point it at anything you don't intend to destroy. So unless you don't value the ability to walk like a normal person, I don't think this is for you. And I thought it was kind of funny, it's an Allen product. I mean, my sling is an Allen product. It was just a normal thing. I didn't think that they were completely... I'm about to take this thing off of here just because if they're actually going to put this out there, like this made it out of development, it's crazy. Obviously, it violates number 4 also. Know your target and the ballistic implications of missing your target.
Or what's behind it.
What's beyond it, yeah. I mean, I would say that you're kind of in a lot of fire. Unless you're wearing clown shoes or something, this isn't really going to hook you up. I think that this is probably the dumbest idea ever. It even tells you, like, make sure your gun's unloaded and stuff or whatever, but it's still advocating that you point a firearm at yourself. Like, it's
I think the biggest crime of this product
is that it exists.
Yes, but here's the thing. Here's the thing that I want to point out, and you touched on it briefly, that somebody at this company somewhere had this idea, and not only did they have this idea, it's not just one person. Like, they actually had like a product meeting about this thing.
Guaranteed.
And they were like, "That's a good idea. We should make that." And more than one human being decided that this was a good idea.
It's never a good idea, ever.
Like, how did this even happen? Like, this definitely gives us an insight into Allen as a company. Like, what kind of world do you live in? Like, this is a problem. So
this is definitely a problem.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the range and we're going to see what the implications of using this product actually are. So
yeah, we're going to see if a 350 grain 4570 round is going to be stopped by this, and place your bets, people. So what we're going to be doing is a little test on the shoe top barrel rest from Allen Company. We're going to be using a Marlin 1895 in 4570. There goes one. And what we're going to do is recreate this as best as we can. But one thing we're going to have to do is hover the barrel of the rifle just a couple millimeters above the target so that we allow for the gas to escape so we don't damage the barrel of this pretty little gun. And obviously a safety issue there. But we selected a backdrop with a bottle of water and some mud that is going to hopefully give you a little bit of an inkling of what would happen to your body parts if you were behind a round discharge at that range. So without further ado, Holy crap, Paula. Okay, so that bottle of water literally disintegrated. I mean, there are some pieces, but it completely detonated the bottle of water.
Not sponsored by Aquafina.
Not sponsored by Aquafina. I mean, you got... It's kind of slippery. We had mud explosion for probably about 30 feet in all directions. It went right through the barrel rest, but the crater is about probably 6 inches deep, and around it at least a foot, probably more like 18 inches in diameter, just a circle where you can see mud from the shockwave was just pushed in all directions. I mean, it's absolutely devastating, completely unsafe, unnecessary, wrong product. It made my gun dirty. It's just not anything that any logical, reasonable firearm owner would even remotely want to consider owning this. Allen Company, you're just wrong.